what I'm saying?
It's the Brothers
Podcast.
Y'all know what it is,
Yo.
B. Y'all know what it is. We back, baby.
I feel like it's been a minute, man. It's been like it's, even though it's been a week, but it feels like it's been a long time.
I know, because we gotta get on some regular schedule for y'all people in TV land. We're gonna start getting on the regular
life
schedule.
Life be happening, man. Working and shit going on, man. It should be happening, man. We don't get it out there as much as we can. You know, we see y'all every week. It don't matter.
Oh yeah.
It don't go too long. We got a lot of shows out there. Everybody got to catch up on, subscribe.
Yeah, definitely catch up on the shows.
Catch up on the shows. Y'all got any questions, anything y'all want to reach out to us? You know.
Yeah. Oh man. So what's poppin', people? How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing fine though. So what's going on, man?
Oh man, I'm doing my same two-step.
Okay.
You know, last week hurt my arm. I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
My arm and shit.
Give me a second, y'all.
My arm's still a little sore.
A little sore?
A little bit, but you know how that is. I tough through it. You know, tough through it.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm getting a little older, the body ain't the same no more, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, young boys, y'all enjoy that young shit. Y'all can fall, don't get hurt.
Y'all can come back from
You
it.
know what I mean? See, as you get older, man, your bones get more fragile.
Yeah. That's
I noticed that's when a lot of guys calm down, man. As they get older, you calm down. You do calm down. You get wiser. You start thinking like, yo, I'm not gonna be in my feelings and be all sensitive and shit. Niggas be in their
I think when you get older, you get more sensitive.
No, you get wiser. It ain't the point of being sensitive, it's the point of being wiser. It's like, all right, you start moving different. You move, you realize all the bad moves you made when you was young. Because you ain't really think about it. At the time, we had tunnel vision. Like, oh, whatever you trying to do, that's what you trying to do, no matter what you hurt, you know, on your way there. Because you ain't really paying, you ain't mean to do it. You doing, stuff like, you chasing this dream, so you can't really be in your child's life like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You might let your child roam the street because you running over here. You know what I mean? It's different things. Like
I did that chasing that.
Oh yeah, me too. I noticed
with the music.
I lucked out. But my oldest son, he came out. He came out great. I heard a lot of people like, yo, you did a good job. But yo, he made his own decisions. Because I gave him that much room to where I was too busy running around, working two jobs and wasn't really there like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he could have went either way. He could have went the wrong route, but he chose to take the right route. He chose to put his life right.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? There's no real formula to it. It's all, but I realize people as individuals, and they have their own mind. Like people be like, oh, a color, any kind of color, like if somebody do something to you, color really don't mean nothing. It's just the evil in a person.
Yep.
Anybody, people like, oh, I'm scared of black people, or I'm scared of this kind of people. No, people is people. White people kill more than black people. Black people kill more than white people. We can say that all day, whatever side, but they both kill.
It's all about good and evil, though.
Right.
That's basically what it is.
Right.
Whatever
race have nothing to do.
Who it is.
I don't care what kind of race you are. Every race got evil in it.
Oh yeah, everybody.
That's
because that's like how we grew up. Where we grew up at, we grew up mainly around black people, and if you really think about it, if you have trauma, your trauma will come from being around them people you was around. Mm. If any whatever effect they have. So that's why I don't get people when they say like, oh, I get around white people, and I'm like, no, but you've been in the hood all this time, and you've seen everything that goes on. You've seen people that didn't like you, that did stuff to you, and it was your own people. So you know what I'm saying? This is like you said, it's good and bad in every culture. Like we got to stop saying, because they white is this and that. I'm like, no, because if you really look at it, strangers really help you more than anybody else. So I mean, like me, I had a lot of white people that helped me, so I ain't mad at nobody. I had a lot of Negroes that don't like me, so it's whatever. And we the same color, so
you know what it is.
They still don't speak.
I think we are indifferent to things we don't know. and we don't know their culture. They don't know our culture. You know, if some of us, you know, a lot of us, like it's a lot of white people that don't know a black person, or might know of, but don't really get to know a black person. There's black people that really don't get to know white people.
Yeah.
People are people.
But
people are people. I mean, no matter what, people are people. I don't care what color. You might have been raised different. See, it's a different. You got black people that was raised different than other black people.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You know what I mean? So
that's what it is.
Everybody's raised different. So you used to what's familiar to you.
Yeah.
It was not familiar to you. Yeah, you might get shaken, but there's some people that don't bother them.
The hood.
It don't bother them, but there's a lot of mixed marriages, and the way it's going, as time go on, it's gonna be mixed. Everything's gonna be mixed.
Well, I mean, basically,
everything gonna be mixed.
The numbers is gonna be mixed because they trying to build. Say it like this: the white race back up. I mean, because it's dwindling. They numbers are dwindling.
How they gonna do that? They can't.
They got to mix with somebody.
They can, but that's not building the white race. See, white people, the real deep white people that's prejudiced. You got to be pure white. They didn't take that mixed shit. That's why mixed people hid it. If they was looking white, they hid that they was mixed. They did not like the mixed people. They don't want that. They don't want no nigga in their blood.
But what they trying to say now that a lot of Caucasian women want a black baby because the melanin, basically because you can stay in the sun. Basically, you know what I'm saying. The sun. People got to understand. Like I told people, when I go to work and be hot outside, I stay in the sun. The sun gives you power.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying?
These white women want black babies. They want to fuck a black man. Just like white men want to fuck a black woman. Like without if racism wasn't there. Mm-hmm. Believe me, I mean, there's some white men that don't want black. I mean, but because you can't tell me, you know, it ain't no black men that want to knock down white girls. See, the thing about it is get past the color, get past the racism. They still female and male.
I mean, that's what it is.
It's female and male. It is that. It's no matter what.
You know, but that's not how they project it.
Even prejudiced people still will fuck somebody. Look at the slave owners.
Oh yeah,
they fucking the girls, and the girls, the wives fucking the men. You think they not fucking these niggas? They looking at them. They like, okay, he look good, she look good. Until human nature comes out first.
Oh yeah,
man, woman.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
who we are, man, woman. I don't care what religion you in, what you believe. Even like Catholics, you know, where they be like, well, we give up sex.
See,
but we know, hold on. You know that's not real. Because how many times they mess with little boys? They remember back in the day when they found all the babies under the convent that the priests and the nuns were staying at? Like, I mean, you think they not slide, they human.
Yeah, but I wonder who started that.
I don't know. The first thing, see, well, you got to understand the religion of Catholics. Mary's the mother of God.
Yeah.
Mary never had sex. Nuns, like, represent the mother of God.
Yeah, but then that goes against the Bible because God made woman
not
for
Catholic
man.
Bible. You talking about Catholic Bible? We talking about Catholic. We talking about nuns.
That's crazy though.
We talking about Catholic.
When was that Bible written? Afterwards, that's crazy.
Listen.
I don't ever get it. That's like when they tell you when you do something.
You can't knock their Bible. If you knock their Bible, they can knock our Bible. You understand what I'm saying? So I respect whatever they want, and I respect.
But
everybody listen. Everybody believes is different. Everybody. The thing about God is what that He gave us is free will.
Yeah, free will.
So the way you worship Him is the way you worship Him.
That's crazy.
See, that's one. No, that's crazy. Why you can't worship God the way you want to worship?
No, you can worship God the way you want to worship, but man and woman is supposed to be together.
About it? No, man and woman. I mean,
they're supposed to
if they want to not have sex,
that's just like if the Catholics was. If we went off how they do stuff, that means the world would never be populated. Basically, it'd be just man and woman. You're supposed to get married. You're supposed to have sex. I'm like, I don't get that. But like you said, that's what they wanted. That's what
they priests do. They priests and they nuns. No, but not the congregation. No, they could get married. They don't believe in divorce. You know what I mean? But
I mean, I think you can get that. I mean, divorce is divorce.
But I'm just saying, Catholics don't.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But do you see a lot of black? You see a couple black Catholics.
No, there's a lot of black Catholics. It is. It is a lot of black Catholics. What St. Charles? You think that's a white Catholic school?
No, I mean it's in
the church even's black, all black.
Yeah, I mean because it's where it is.
Yeah, it's in Harlem.
That's just like Chinatown.
You got Catholic schools in the hood.
Oh yeah, but we went to Catholic school most of our life.
Right.
So, yeah. But I couldn't practice a lot of stuff they practice. But like I said, I don't knock it. But
it was all black.
Yeah.
See me, I take knowledge of everything.
I mean, I
take knowledge of everything.
But
when I realized you gotta take something from every Bible, man. I don't know who's real, who's right, who's what. All I know is God gave free will.
Oh yeah.
And I feel you worship God in the way you worship God.
Yeah.
You can't let nobody tell you how to worship. I mean, you know what I mean? I can get knowledge from you, right? It's up to me to take that knowledge and I'm gonna blossom with it or do whatever I'm gonna do with it. You can't make me say, okay, because you gave me that knowledge, I gotta follow it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could take that in my head and be like, okay.
I mean,
some of the knowledge.
Some of the knowledge is good.
Else. Yeah, I didn't say nothing was wrong with it.
Another thing I don't like is the point of me going in front of another man and he telling me he gonna forgive me of my sins and this is what I'm supposed to do. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I don't. That's what I don't condone. With that.
So you don't believe in last rites then?
What you mean?
You know how people dying, they got a priest to pray over them.
You can ask God to forgive your own sins. I think you ask God to forgive your own sins. You don't. No, I don't believe in that.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
Yeah, no, because he bleeds just like me. So what makes him more above me? We all in God's likeness, but he bleeds just like me. So I don't understand that unless he makes something elevate. I'm with him with that. If he can't, he just like me. You go, you say you go commit murder. You say a couple of Hail Marys. No, I know sin. All sin, when you sin, all sin is the same thing. But I'm not going to sit in front of no man and he going to tell me, oh, you forgiven. No, no. You got to, that's a higher power. You know what I'm saying? No. That's like man, like only way I'm with him if he makes another human right then and there without a woman. Then I'm like, all right, you got it. But no, that's what I don't like about their religion. But it's knowledge. I learned from it. I went to Catholic school. You know what I'm saying? So I learned from it. We did the theology. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. You can't spill blood here and there. You can't do this and that. I mean, we was going to fight. The priest was like, no, you can't. When our fathers was like, you can't fight in here because if y'all spill blood in here, we got to bless it again and this and that. I'm like, okay. I mean, you know, we learned a little from it, but I
ain't never know that.
That's what I learned. And I was like, well, you know, to me, the Catholic school, when we went to Catholic school, was more disciplined. And everything, the classrooms were smaller. Because you had to pay to go there. So.
Yeah, they discipline you different, yeah. They do. I mean, only thing I like about it is they don't teach you no black history.
They try not to teach you that.
Another Catholic, I don't know school. I know it's messed up, and that's the thing I hate. You know what I mean? It's like black people need to wake up and realize why everybody don't like us, why every nation don't like us.
Why you think they don't like us?
Because we the greatest.
Well, yeah, we are.
I think we withstand the sun. We invented a lot of stuff. Without us, man, this world would be nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm talking about damn near everything. Everything that's being used now, from the internet to the fucking GPS.
Oh, yeah.
To all,
We help with the light.
So, what they doing is they keeping us to the point where we hate ourselves. We destroying ourselves. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. It's like we're talented. Everything we entertain them. When it's time, when you don't get entertain them no more, it's like get rid of them. And we letting it happen. We helping them because we too busy killing each other.
Oh yeah,
instead of building. Like it's crazy. Like
we definitely need to build. We need our own, especially the Black Americans Black Americans, because we really don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't stick together in the country. We the lowest on the totem pole.
Yeah.
They say in a couple of years, our divorce rate gonna be high.
The crazy thing about it, if people take the time and realize we so low on this totem pole, everybody dislike us, but they want to be like us.
We control the culture, yeah.
So why?
That's what I don't get.
Why? So why the hell we at the bottom of the pole? How we putting ourselves there? We not at the bottom of the pole. They want us to believe we at the bottom of the pole. See, that's the thing. See, I said we at the bottom of the pole. You were like, yeah. No, but we not. How can we be when we invented everything? Everything y'all living off of is us.
Yeah, but we not really benefiting from it.
We not benefiting from it, but still. What I'm saying is, see, we might not be getting the money. We might not be doing that. But everybody benefiting off of it. Because it helps everybody. You got GPS in your car. You got this.
Oh,
you got that.
We're getting a lot.
We all getting that. But what I'm saying is, we the ones inventing that. I don't care what they textbooks say, what they say, how they try to hide it. It's still us.
Oh, yeah.
And what the thing about it is, we need to realize that, and we need to treat ourselves like that. We need to treat ourselves like we really kings and queens. We need to treat it. We stop. We used to. We stop. Yo, our kids that's gonna take over. This world gonna go to shit if they don't get our shit. We don't get our shit right, man.
I mean, I think a lot of our kids is growing
Think about
up.
it. I mean, the kids coming up right now is on fucking video with a gun, talk about they're gonna shoot the nigga that's 2 blocks over.
But you know what? Yeah, I mean,
this is our future right here. Look at our future.
I think a lot of that is because they think they can get away with it.
How would you talking on the fucking
I mean,
internet?
if they wasn't talking on the internet, because you got to understand,
They all talk on the internet.
I always look at our so-called ghettos. It shapes a lot of people because we always do negative things. We curse each other out, and that's a good thing. Smart, because I seen certain white people when they started. I could tell certain white people saying, like, as far as label them, as far as I know you've been around a lot of black people because the way they act. Ever since I've been in Pennsylvania, I've been doing that, and I've been finding myself doing that. And I was like, you could tell. Most of the time, it'd be you look at the cigarettes they smoke. If you can find a word person that smoke Newport, I've been around a lot of black people. For some reason, that's funny though. That's just crazy though, in the way they act, because we think that cursing each other out and stuff like that is a good thing, which is not. The tongue is dangerous. We do that all the time. So basically, we just hurting each other. Because the tongue is dangerous. We curse each other out. Our kids think that's the negative stuff that we do. We take it as, oh, that shit is good. I mean, you got to really think about it. I love my people, but the negative stuff that we do, we think is good. That's like if you stayed in the hood. Like if you didn't move here and New York didn't really change and it stayed hoodish. I mean, because certain areas is still hoodish. Certain brothers is like, yo, I like it like this. I like the disruption. I like the turmoil and everything that's going on.
Why you say cursing out as a black thing? You think white people don't curse each other out?
They curse each other out, but I could go off of what I've been around.
But I'm telling you like this.
Yeah,
I work around white people.
Yeah.
They curse more than we do.
too.
In the office.
In
the office, they curse more. I mean, I'm sitting in front
I don't know if they curse more than us. We take it as it's embedded in what we do.
They do too. It's an everyday thing to them. That's why I said people be peopling. Yo, stop that white and black shit. These white people curse more than us. Nah, because motherfuckers, we don't know. We don't realize these niggas curse just as much as we do.
I mean, they do.
Only thing different that we say more than them is nigga. We say nigga. I don't know if they say it out loud.
We embrace that word.
No, we say that more than them. Yeah. What I'm saying is, when I'm at work and these guys are talking, every other word is a curse.
Oh yeah, they curse. I mean,
every other word. I'm just saying they curse differently. We talk different. We talk more aggressive. Yeah, but they curse too. So
I'm not saying they don't curse.
No. But why our problem is every bad thing is always associated with black. Welfare. Everybody think it's all black people. No,
it's more white people on welfare than black people.
Cursing. Everybody think more black people do it, but more white people do it. And you ever been to a fucking ball game? You see how they act? You see how they act when they out? When they lose, you ever been to a white bar when they drunk and how wild they be acting? Yo,
they just put our stuff in the forefront, especially the news.
That's bingo. That's the whole shit. They want us to believe we at the bottom of the pole. They put it on TV. Everything negative associates with black. This is what I'm saying. Everything.
Yeah, well, that's how they try to keep order in this country.
No, they trying to keep us down. They want everybody. They don't want to teach the history.
You can't, because it's going to show how bad they are.
But history is history.
I mean, it is.
We do that with everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, they should.
Do that. History is history. See, the thing about it is you gotta look at it like, I can't be accountable for the past sins before I was born.
Yeah.
So if you do it right, why are you worried about us knowing history? Why? Because the people that you worship ain't do right, but you know what they did. So that's truly you.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of, I mean, I try to figure out why they trying to take history out, but then I researched it and I was like, it makes them look bad, and then the kids that's growing up, then the white kids that's growing up will look at it like, oh shoot.
This one man, he was mad because this teacher was teaching kids about slavery and all that. He talked to the teacher and said, listen, I know I told the story before in another episode, but he, make this long story short, he was like, I'm going to stop giving funding to the school if y'all do that, because my child feels upset about that. Child feel upset, like, because of the history. White people did to black people.
So we just supposed to just talk about Christopher Columbus, huh? How do you feel? I mean, then if you can't, I mean, it's history. It's something that happened. You wasn't there and you didn't do it. I don't get what it is. Like, how they feel that way when you, now if you 100 and something years old and you was there and you did it, then yo.
One question.
What?
Before the Pilgrims came here, it was Indians and black people.
Oh yeah. It was Mexicans in this country. It was a lot. Yeah. It was a lot. Yeah. And then they came and they did what they did. So another question to you. If gunpowder and guns wasn't invented, you think this world would be like how it is now? Because that's the only way they took order. That's the only way they took order. And the crazy part about it, the thing is, if you go in history from quote unquote what they saying, we invented gunpowder. So it's like, I don't get it. I always think about that.
We probably did, but we were slaves.
Yeah. That's just like back in the day. Like when we it's a couple of armories we tried to take over. We was successful in a sense, but we wasn't successful because, you know what I'm saying, there wasn't a whole bunch of us. But my thing is, that's like I look at the dudes now when they talk about, oh, y'all niggas is back in the day, I went, yeah, back in the day, yeah. And I'm like, now, no. Y'all want freedom with y'all guns, so we all got guns now. So now you can't do nothing. That's the only, like you said, and you said it in another episode, that's the only upper hand is the gun. If they didn't have no gun, there would be no upper hand. That's why we can't do like certain countries where the cops don't have guns. See, we got to have guns. That's the only way they can keep order. That's just like they got the riots in California now. They sent the Marines in there.
Yeah.
And all it is going to be guns. It's going to be weapons.
Marines went in there because they want to get the people that don't belong in the country. They doing it crazy. But see, the people that voted for Trump talking about, oh, we didn't sign up for that. Yes, y'all did, because he ran. He said he's going to do it.
Yeah.
He said he was going to do it. And then they still voted for him. Now they like, oh my God, I can't believe.
Well, that happened because they ain't wanted a black person, then a black woman.
Nah, but he said it.
I mean, he did say it, yeah.
What he's going to fucking do.
But basically what that showed was
because you don't want a
racist
woman, and you ain't think about it. Now you got kids and stuff scared because they don't know if they're going to get snatched up. Mm-hmm. You know, it's crazy. They treating people inhumane. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. This country is bugging, man. Like, I don't know what's going on, man.
Well, your man still running around make America. You would never make America great because of racism. If we didn't have racism, we'd be all right.
That's what he's running off of, racism.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why he didn't want them to
racism. But see, that's why they getting delusional and walking into his own trap, his own people, because they voted for him, thinking they're gonna get certain things, but they didn't think half the stuff you don't want, helps you. You're affected by it. You know, that just tells you how brilliant they are, how smart they are. Like, there's just a lot of dumb people out here. There's a lot of dumb functional people out here. Dumb functional meaning they dumb, but they still got a house and, you know, it's an old fucked up house or whatever. They don't realize they want to be down with a crew that they really not down with.
I'm still trying to figure out how the Senate going to pass certain bills and the rich people is benefiting from it, and they not even benefiting from it, and they passing these bills. I'm still pulling my hair like, dude, you're not a millionaire, but you passing the bill for a millionaire that pay no taxes.
No, he might not be a millionaire out in the open.
Yeah,
because when you work with them niggas, the only reason they do that because they greasing their pockets.
Oh, yeah,
they give them money. They ain't gonna put that on record.
Yeah,
I don't even $100,000 a year, but I got $1 million right here, bro.
Oh, another quick question. I wanna go to the Elon Musk thing, yo. They said this is the thing going around, so I'm gonna start this rumor. You know, Elon Musk got a secret place where he go, and you know he got a black woman hostage that's smart, that's helping him with that's making his business go. Yo, somebody said that to me, and I thought about that. I was like, that's crazy, because somebody said to me that with the AI stuff, they want to do the AI stuff and they want to invent like suits that you put on, and they found out that the only people that can really wear the suits is black people because of the melanin. So I was like, that's crazy. He was like, yeah, so that's why they not going fast with stuff, because that's why they said, if you really think about it, there's a lot of black people that's missing, but it's not reported. And they was like, where did these people go? So they trying to reinvent melanin, but they can't do nothing with it. I mean, I'm just hearing it. That was just some fun fact, you know, some crazy stuff. Elon Musk might have a black woman hostage getting ideas from her. Cause we have ideas all day. Because you remember how we was, everything, the movies, all the movies and stuff they made now, we was talking about that back in the day. Yo, what if the aliens fought, you know what I'm saying, certain people, and they started putting all this stuff out that we would say, that everything that we would say, everything. So I don't know. I mean, I just wanted to interrupt with that. That was
well,
great.
You gotta understand too, when you talking y'all in the world, you don't know who might be a director or who might be just writing a movie, and they, you know, you watch what's going on in the world and they pick up stuff out in the street. Yeah. Like Friday. I mean, Ice Cube. Think about it. He wrote Friday, yo. I mean, that's like sitting there and you thinking about a story at home. Like, I mean, if he did all that, that was a classic. The first one is a classic. Oh, yeah. But the third one is the best, but the first one is still a classic.
Ain't the third one with Cat?
Yeah,
that was my joint. But anyway, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. The United States, man. They scared of us, man. Everybody's scared of us. But then you know what's so funny?
What, the United States?
No, I mean it's just funny that it's 7 billion people in this world. It might be more. But majority of it is black. Even though some of the, because I always look at our country, I was like, yo, I'm looking at Donald Trump. I'm like, dude, after a while, once them countries technology catch up, what you gonna do? Because we can't fight no ground war. We don't have enough troops.
Who makes you think they don't have technology?
A lot of them don't have that's the only reason why our country talk the shit that they talk. Excuse my language, I had to say that.
You know why our country talk the shit we talk?
Technology.
No, location.
Yeah, and technology.
Location. Yeah. Location. Don't sleep. How you think about it? You already talk about how China is, right?
Yeah.
You think after China lost that war back in the day, they didn't get themselves right to face us?
Oh yeah, they ready to fight us.
Exactly. You think they got technology with everything else?
See, they think about ground war.
No, you think they got technology? You think they got technology with their cars and all that stuff? You thinking they don't have their technology? They might not be telling us about it. Why wouldn't tell the U.S. about shit I'm doing? I wouldn't tell them. Why would I? Y'all don't like us.
Remember the movie Hunt for Red October?
Yeah,
that was true.
Was it. I know.
If that submarine would have...
Listen. Don't think... America make us think that we the greatest. We got everything.
No,
we don't have the best. We don't have, we ain't win every war we was in.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Vietnam,
we lost Vietnam.
Oh,
we lost the Korean War.
Yeah.
We would have lost World War II. Only reason we won that
because there's other countries with us.
No, only reason we won that is because we bombed them. We bombed their city. We dropped like not a nuclear, but what's the other one? We hit the city. Imagine them dropping a bomb on one of our cities.
Oh no,
we went out. We went off the script because Japan was whooping our ass in the Pacific.
Oh yeah.
So what we did, we dropped on their city. We dropped. Y'all gonna give up. We killed a lot of civilians.
Oh yeah.
That was evil.
We still do that to this day. A lot of countries, Iraq, a lot of countries.
Yeah.
A lot of countries. But we rely on a lot of our technology as far as the drones and all that crazy stuff.
But see the thing about it, now you got other places that got that technology. And like I said, those countries, they right on each other. They on the border. Like they got a border separating their country. You gotta come over to get to us.
Border.
And that's hard. And you think about it, none of the world wars was fought on our land.
Oh no.
It was fought in Europe.
Well, we had the Civil War, but that was what that was. But
Civil War was the war we lost the most people. Because it was just us.
Yeah, it was just us fighting. True.
You know, that's one of them trick questions they asked. I remember that. I got that right back in the day.
What that we?
What's the bloodiest? What's the war that we have been in that we lost the most people?
So you think we still in a war now in this country with each other? Well, we are with each other.
With each other? I mean, we like every other country. It's some people gonna go this way, some people gonna go that way. When you got people, you know, it's hard to get everybody to get along. Like Biggie said, I'm gonna fight one of y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't get along with everybody. Somebody don't like you just for being you. You know what I'm saying?
That's how some people are, man.
You know, then you got somebody just be jealous because you. You know, don't like the shit you accomplish, your accomplishments and all that. That's why I don't know why people like to tell people their accomplishments. When you don't know, you might be feeding that snake that don't like you. You know what I mean? And they get mad and jealous. And now they want to do dumb shit to you, try to fuck you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
You know, so sometimes it's just best to keep shit to yourself. Do your thing.
Stay in your lane.
You know,
I like to move in my own lane. Yeah, you're right, because you start learning that people get jealous quick. They don't like what you have, or they want what you have.
Oh yeah.
My thing is they got to work for it, just like you. Work for it, pray God, and you will get it, make it happen. But when you try to take it from somebody, you never know who you trying to snatch that from. Sheesh.
Or even just hating, you know, fuck that hating shit. Congratulate, find out how they did it if you need to find out. See, the thing about it, most of the time, all you need is the info.
Yep.
You need enough information on stuff, you can solve a lot of shit.
Yeah. That's like I said, if you put $5 away every week, you'd be all right. That's info for me.
I mean,
I'll mess with
you do that when you first get a job and do that for the rest of your life, yeah.
Oh, man, if you could do that.
Yeah, for the rest of your life. That would be
say,
great.
Say you 19 and you do that, and, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. And then you could put more on, stack more on top of that. Yeah. See,
you
that's
know,
how I did.
You know, one way put me to this thing. They be having, I guess she got it from Facebook, right? They gave her a book, right? And every day you put money in it.
In the book?
Yeah. I don't know if she do it every day or every week. I know she put money in it, like maybe $50. And I just know when she cashed out, she had like $3,000. It was like 4 months, not even.
So I ask you a question.
What?
Where you live at?
Where I live.
Yeah.
She cashed out. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
So
you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to figure out where you know where I live. Nah, that's a good thing. I mean, if you could do it, that's definitely a good thing.
Beware of Bernadette, though. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Bernadette.
Nah, I come. I knock on the door first. Nobody answer. I come in different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I don't leave money laying in my house. I'm an old guy, man. I'm an old Bronx nigga. I know better than that. You don't leave no money in your crib.
Yeah, because you never know.
Niggas know you got money in your crib. They coming to see you.
Yep, knock. What's poppin'?
They might not knock. My niggas didn't knock.
Coming through the window like.
Them niggas, you don't know, man. Be smart. Put your money in the bank, man.
Heck yeah.
Don't keep that shit in your house. What are you, crazy?
But I'm saying, if you doing, I mean, because that's something. Nah, that ain't like a susu, but
it ain't. But see, the thing about it, that's not that much money. That's some shit you put together. And, you know, you get the money when the book fills. You put it in the bank. You cash out. You know.
Okay.
You can cash out every day.
Good thought. It's a good thought.
Instead of doing the book to show you how to do it, like to get that rhythm going. Mm-hmm. Instead of putting it in the book, you go put it in the bank. Put this money in the bank. Or just leave it in the bank. You know, you get your direct deposit anyway. Just put it in, transfer it over to savings. You never see it. You never touch it.
I think a lot of companies should do stuff like that to where you could get certain money taken out and then
some companies
you never
do
see
that.
It. Some do, yeah.
It depends on what your company's into. There's companies that do that. There's a lot of companies that do that.
But y'all can come work for me. Like, I got a computer program I want to give y'all, and y'all just download it to your system.
You can't work at McDonald's and want that, though. That stuff don't happen in them type of job. You gotta.
Ain't nothing.
Not really, but some supermarkets do it though.
Yeah, the way you can do your little savings.
Yeah.
We all need some savings, man.
I mean, what you do is investigate the job, what they offer, what the job offer. There's a lot of jobs that offer stuff. Like, I know my job, we offer to pay you school, like a percentage of your school, like $5,000 or something in schooling.
As long as it ain't the government doing it, you great.
No, this is a job.
Man, they interest is crazy.
No, they don't get this back. If you work for the job, they give you $5,000 for school.
No stipulations with it. They want you to keep with their company.
I mean, you gotta work. You gotta work a certain amount of time.
That's what I mean. Yeah, certain jobs is like that. But yo, I don't know what time it is though, but we about to bounce though.
All right, man.
But we be back though. We definitely be back with some more episodes real soon, y'all. But I mean, I know y'all out there missing us. Y'all like the brothers, yeah, the brothers. Y'all know what it is though. But it's us, man. We be back though. We miss y'all too though.
Next time we come back, I got some questions.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if Big Will can answer.
Okay, we're gonna see what happened though. But we love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Yeah.
Till next time. Peace. One love.
The brothers.
And we out.